Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Ooh.
Alright, it's time for part 2 of CDL Live here on our June 27th game day. We got the Washington Patriots on the road to take on the New York Empire to start things off. Let's get you down the field for the start of the game. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap, the Washington Patriots on the road to take on the New York Empire. Just get right down to it. Let's take a look at these lineups here for today's game. Washington starts things off with Black Phantom, followed by Cockroach. At the captain spot is going to be Blue 512, and at 5-point gainer will be Croc Rock. To the home side of the field, New York Empire coming out with Diesel Boy Jr., followed by Spirit. Enzo 1 at the captain spot. I was worried about you here. Enzo 1 at the captain spot, and at 5-point gainer is T-Coop. So here we go, Diesel Boy Jr. and Black Phantom going at it here. These guys going at it. And it's going to be 5-5 to start this thing off. Both Diesel Boy Jr. and Black Phantom going down. Here comes Cockroach and a Spirit. They'll both go down. We are tied at 10. And now, Blue 512 takes down Enzo 1. 15-10 Washington in the lead. T-Coop trying to send this game into overtime now. Almost did right there, but they both went down. Both teams get back up. And this game is going to end 15-10. The Washington Patriots getting the win over the New York Empire. Stick around. Coming up next, Dallas Stars, Portland Panthers on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Our next game on tap here in part 2, the Dallas Stars on the road looking for what would be an upset win over the number 9 seed in the West, the Portland Panthers, who are fighting to try to get that 8th playoff spot. Let's find out what happens. Stars, Panthers next on CDL Live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game about to take place, the Dallas Stars on the road to go head-to-head with the Portland Panthers. Let's take a look at these lineups. Dallas starts things off with Redtail, followed by Custom Vet. The captain spot is going to be McLaren, and 5-point gainer will be Formulate. To the home side of the field, Blue Lamborghini will start things off, followed by Solar Reflex. Monty at the captain spot, and 5-point gainer will be Pro. So here we go, Portland-Dallas, game on. And it's going to be 5-0 Panthers in the lead as Redtail goes down right away. Out comes Custom Vet. And this game is tied at 5. Solar Reflex gives Portland a quick 10-5 lead. And now, McLaren, trying to keep Dallas alive, goes down there, but there's interference. They'll go at it again. They both go down. 15-10. Panthers in the lead. Formulator trying to send this one to overtime. Up against Monty. Interference call there as Monty went down. It's the second chance, and that time Monty comes through, puts Formulator down, and 15-10 the final. Melanie Nalula, you got another win as the Portland Panthers defeat the Dallas Stars 15-10 the final. Coming up next, Houston Oilers, Nevada Thunder on CDL. Alright, our next game on tap, the Houston Oilers will be on the road to do battle with the Nevada Thunder. Two teams pretty well evenly matched. Both of them towards the bottom of the ladder in that playoff race out in the Western Conference. But of course, they're sharing that same run pretty much. They're trying to crawl over each other to get to the top. Let's find out what's going to happen here. Houston Oilers, Nevada Thunder. Let's get you down the field for the start of the game. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. We are set for our next game coming up. The Houston Oilers on the road to take on the Nevada Thunder. Let's take a look at the lineups. Modquad starts things off for Houston, followed by Whitetail. Blue Dragon 2 at the captain spot, and Silver Spider takes 5-point gainer position. Now to the home side of the field. The Nevada Thunder start things off with 42, followed by Yellow Spider. At the captain's spot will be White Indian at 5-point gainer, White Lamborghini. Here we go. Houston, Nevada, game on interference called right off the bat, but no flip. Almost was a flip there, but Magquad somehow stays up and they switch sides clean, but Magquad is down there. So the score is going to be 5-0 Nevada. As Whitetail and 42 go at it. 42 goes down, 5-5, tie game. Yellow Spider, though, gets Nevada the 10-5 lead quickly and now goes up against Blue Dragon 2. Takes him down and this game is over. 15-5 the final of the Nevada Thunder. A huge win over the Houston Oilers. Stick around. Coming up next, Green Bay Dragons, Nashville Nighthawks on CDL Live.
Alrighty, our next game on deck, the Green Bay Dragons on the road to take on the Nashville Nighthawks. I think it should be an entertaining game. Green Bay, that record, don't let it fool you. They got some talented players that know how to get the job done, but Nashville, you can say the same thing for them. Can extinguish, be a little bit more consistent, and get some flips? We'll find out. Green Bay Dragons, Nashville Nighthawks. Next on CDL Live.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. Another game on tap for you here. The Green Bay Dragons on the road to do battle with the Nashville Nighthawks. Let's take a look at these lineups. Blitzen starts things off for Green Bay today, followed by Yellow FXX. Sorry about that, folks. At the captain spot is the 1 and at 5-point gainer will be Red Porsche. So home side of the field. Black Testarossa starts things off for the Nashville Nighthawks, followed by Extinguish. At the captain spot will be Orange Chevelle. And 5-point gainer will be Chevrolet. So here we go. Black Testarossa and Blitzing. Game on, and it's going to be 5-0 Nashville. Yellow FXX now out there doing battle with Black Testarossa, and it's going to be 10-5. Nashville in the lead. Extinguish looking for the game-winning flip against the 1. They both go down. 15-10 the score now. Nashville in the lead. And this could be the decisive one. Red Porsche trying to force this game into overtime. And Orange Bell trying to get the win here. And this game is going to be going into overtime. First game. Overtime! That's right, it is going overtime. Chevrolet and Red Porsche now going at it.
Yeah, I got that.
And it's going to end 20-15. Nashville getting the win over the Green Bay Dragons.
He a bitch nigga.
Please not, use racial slurs in my fucking videos. Thank you so much. Anyway, coming up next, New Mexico Monsters, Los Angeles Blades on CDL Live.
Our next game on tap, ladies and gentlemen, the New Mexico Monsters on the road looking for what would be a humongous upset as they take on the number 1 seed in the West right now. They're first place in the Western Conference, the Los Angeles Blades. Blades have been having a dominant season all year. Alex Johnson on a mission. And his mission today, get a win against the New Mexico Monsters. Let's find out if it happens. New Mexico, Los Angeles, next on CDL Live.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. Alex Johnson's other team is about to go out on that field and do their thing. The New Mexico Monsters are on the road to take on Al's team here. His other team, the Los Angeles Blades. It's looking to go 2-0 on the night in the pros here after seeing Puerto Rico win earlier.
Hell yeah, fucking right.
New Mexico here. They're on the road side of the field. They start off with See You Later, followed by Patriot. At the captain spot is going to be Dragon, and that 5-point gainer will be Champion. To the home side of the field, the Los Angeles Blades start things off with Black Star, followed by Grelina. Red Spectite at the captain spot, and at 5-point gainer will be Dragon Jr. So here we go, game on. And it's going to be 5-5 as both Black Lena and See You Later go down. Patriot now out there against Grelina. And Grelina ends up going down against Patriot. Patriot has New Mexico a lead, looking for an upset. Timeout taken by New Mexico. Give me a hammer.
I'll give it here or South Face bag.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about the car now.
Don't pause it.
No, we'll just keep. Yeah, we're gonna pause it. Repairs to be made. That drag at the bottom. There's a little piece. We'll be back. The score currently 10-5 New Mexico on CDL Live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. Some repair's been done to Patriot. He's rolling a whole lot better now. And he's going to try to get the win here against Red Spectite, who's trying to keep the Blades in this game. Blades don't find themselves in a position like this often, but they have tied it here. Red Spectite brings the score to a 10-10 tie. And here comes Dragon, who will take down Red Spectite.
Dragon versus Dragon.
And now, what a matchup we have here. Like two brothers going at it. So we got Dragon up against Dragon Jr. here, well, father-son. And that's what we got. We got Dragon trying to end this game, and Dragon Jr. here trying to send it into overtime. Here we go. And Dragon Jr. is still up. Dragon is down. 15-15, the Blades force overtime.
Come on, Dragon, you can't let me down here.
Dragon up against Champion. The Los Angeles Blades squeak one out over the New Mexico Monsters, 20-15 in overtime.
Changed my lineup, that's why.
Stick around. Coming up next, San Antonio Kings, Seattle Lumberjacks. Al, what was running through your head there? We heard it.
WTF. What the fuck?
But you get the win anyhow, so...
Oh! Son, show daddy how it's done!
Oh, that's going to do it for that game. Like I said, Kings, Lumberjacks, next on CDL Live.
All right, our next game on tap, the San Antonio Kings on the road to take on the Seattle Lumberjacks in what should be a great matchup. Two evenly matched teams going at it here, looking to climb the ladder in the West to grab a playoff spot. Both of them finding it very hard to do this year. Of course, Seattle was the number 8 seed in last year's playoffs. But this year looking like it's not going to be so easy here. San Antonio looking to make a playoff spot. It's been a long time since they've been there. Can they take a step in the right direction today? Let's find out. Kings, Lumberjacks, next on CDL Live.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. Another game about to take place. The San Antonio Kings on the road to do battle with the Seattle Lumberjacks. Let's go ahead and take a look at the lineups. Acura starts things off for San Antonio, followed by Sweet 16. Motorblade Jr. at the captain spot, and that 5-point gainer is going to be Road Plane. To the home side of the field, Seattle comes out with Spencer, followed by 42nd. Buzz off at the captain spot, and that 5-point gainer will be Desert Chief. So here we go. Kings up against the Lumberjacks. San Antonio, Seattle. Interference called, but no flip.
Let's go, Seattle.
Seattle and San Antonio. It's going to be 5-0 Kings in the
Buzz
lead.
off for rookie.
Huh?
Buzz off for rookie.
Nah. These two going at it here. Acura and 42nd, and the score is now 10-5. San Antonio in the lead. Now Buzz off against out there against Sweet 16.
Man, Buzz
Almost
off.
went down there. Buzz off in a tough competition here. Sweet 16 almost had him again.
Just gotta admit, dude, Buzz off.
He is a beast. Good defensively, good offensively. Sweet 16 hangs in there, but ain't in there long enough. And his wheel is... That's just normal in the CDL for wheels to be like that. Nonetheless,
This is a good matchup.
you say that shit a little bit louder. Good commentary.
It's a good matchup, bro. Motorblade Jr. versus Buzz off. Two highly defensive players.
They're going at it right here. And Buzz off gets the better of that battle. 15-10 Seattle now looking for the win. Road Plane will try to force overtime here. Out against Buzz off, and Buzz off will finish the job. 15-10 the final. The Seattle Lumberjacks have the win over the San Antonio Kings. Coming up next, Tampa Bay Gators Buffalo Warriors on CDL Live. Stay tuned.
All right, in our next game, the Tampa Bay Gators are on the road. They have been slipping further and further, sinking into the Eastern Conference standings, just falling and falling. And they're going up against the Buffalo Warriors today, so not an easy team to get back on track against. Let's find out what's going to happen. Tampa Bay Gators and Buffalo Warriors. Of course, the Warriors sitting third in the Northeast Division and sixth in the conference. Their sight is set on Philly and winning a division title, but realistically, right now they're looking up at Hartford, so any win they can get will help. Can they get one today? Sounds easy enough. Tampa Bay Gators, Buffalo Warriors, next on CDL Live. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live as I try to get things a little bit more focused for you. And not really working there, I guess. I got it. Our next game on tap, Tampa Bay Gators on the road to take on the Buffalo Warriors. Let's take a look at the lineups. Pocket Blaster starts things off for Tampa Bay, followed by Battle. Enzo 3 at the captain spot, and Gold Gunner will take the 5-point gainer position. To the home side of the field here, we got the Buffalo Warriors starting off with Blue Dragon, followed by Tyrell. At the captain spot is going to be What, and at 5-point gainer will be Blue BMW. So here we go, game on. And Pocket Blaster has a good flip on Blue Dragon, so scored 5-0 Tampa Bay. Interference called that time.
Tyrell
tied up.
Where my man Tyrell at?
Oh, you got the game tied up right there. Now up against Battle. Battle and Tyrell going at it here. Two good players. And Tyrell gets a good flip on.
Oh, my man Tyrell getting flipped.
Oh, he's just stayed up there. Now as he goes up against Enzo 3 looking for the win. Almost had it there, but he does get Buffalo a 15-10 lead.
Oh, my man Tyrell.
Stop. Gold Gunner on the road here, looking for that overtime flip. Try to send the game in OT, not going to happen. What gets the job done? 15-10 the final. The Buffalo Warriors have the win over the Tampa Bay Gators. Stick around. Coming up, Phoenix Firebirds, San Jose Storm on CDL Live.
All right, our next game is a Western Conference battle, and it should be a good one. The San Jose Storm, holding the 8th seed in the Western Conference. They are going to be home to take on the Phoenix Firebirds, who are on the outside looking in right now, looking for any points they can get. So, big game for both of these teams. Let's find out who can come out on top. Phoenix Firebirds, San Jose Storm. Let's get you down the field for the start of the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game about to take place, the Phoenix Firebirds on the road to take on the San Jose Storm. Let's take a look at these lineups. Enzo 2 will start things off for Phoenix, followed by number 40. At the captain spot, Green Arrow and Red FXX takes 5-point gainer position. The home side of the field, Split in 2 will start things off, followed by 48 Hours. Wasp at the captain spot. He is a Dragonfly model car though. Anyway. And at the 5-point gainer position for the San Jose Storm is going to be Phantom. So Split in 2 and Enzo 2 start this game off. And it's going to be 5-0 San Jose. Split in 2 gets the flip. But it'll go down right away afterwards as 40 comes out there. 5-5 the score. Now 48 Hours out there against 40. And 48 Hours goes down. 10-5 Phoenix in the lead. Wasp trying to keep San Jose in this game. An interference call. No flip on the play regardless. And almost had him there. And that time they will both go down. Both 40 and Wasp. 15-10.
Even in quiet battle here.
15-10 Phoenix in the lead. And we got basically an old veteran that very good at flipping other cars. Green Arrow out there for Phoenix. Up against Phantom for San Jose. Trying to force overtime. Almost did. They both had to get back up. They both went down. Both get back up. Ooh, Phantom's still up there. So is Green Arrow. They switch sides and Green Arrow will end this one. 15-10 the final. the Firebirds have the win over the San Jose Storm. Stick around. Coming up next, Bradford Brawlers and St. Louis Twisters on CDL Live.
Here we go. Our next game coming up, the Bradford Brawlers will be on the road to take on the St. Louis Twisters, and we should have a good game on our hands here. Bradford defending world champ St. Louis looking to launch themselves back up into the playoffs after making it in 2011, not making it in 2012. Definitely a lot of expectations on their shoulders. Currently sitting at the 6th seed in the West. Bradford, of course, wants to widen the gap on Hartford, and or at least try to, and keep that 4th seed. Of course, also catch up to Pittsburgh at the top of that Northern Division. Let's get you down the field for the start of the game. Brawlers, Twisters, next on CDL Live.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap. We're down to 3 games left here. Bradford Brawlers on the road take on St. Louis Twisters. Take a look at the lineup. Spinebuster starts things off for the Brawlers, followed by Green Indy. The captain's spot will be Escalade, and that 5-point gainer will be Dirty Raft. To the home side of the field now. Mini Trek starts things off for the St. Louis Twisters, followed by Silver Indy. At the captain's spot is going to be Diablo 1 and that 5-point gainer, Mustang 2. Here we go, Mini Trek and Spinebuster going at it here. Score tied at 0. Good battle on our hands. Spinebuster and Mini Trek fighting each other here. Hard collisions. 2 cars going at it. Almost a flip there against Spinebuster, but Spinebuster hangs in there. Mini Trek goes down. 5-0 Brawlers. Out comes Silver Indy now. Spinebuster. He's been staying very steady. He's not really being tipped much at all. Staying very level with the ground. And he almost had a 10-0 lead there for the Brawlers. But Silver Indy staying up, but not that time. Silver Indy goes down, and now it is 10-0. Diablo 1 keeps the Twisters in the game. And Spinebuster is down. Here comes Green Indy. He'll go down. 10-10. Diablo 1 leading the comeback. Now up against Escalade. And Escalade will give Bradford a 15-10 lead. Now Mustang 2 tries to send in overtime. Not going to happen. Escalade 2-0 gets the job done. 15-10 the final. The Brawlers get the win over the Twisters. Coming up next, 2 teams that have been struggling. Let's get on the right path here today. The Jacksonville Bangums on the road to take on the Hartford Homies on CDL Live.
Alright, our next game coming up, the Jacksonville Bangums will be on the road. They've been slipping as of late, but they look to get back on track here. Against a team, the Hartford Homies, they've also been slipping a little bit. Both these teams kind of just falling into slumps, and both of them looking to get back on track today. Let's find out what happens. Jacksonville Bangums, Hartford Homies, next on CDL Live. Let's get you down to the field for the start of the game.
Alright, welcome back to CDL Live, ladies and gentlemen. Our next game on tap, the Jacksonville Bangums on the road to take on the Hartford Homies. Let's take a look at the lineups here. Sammy Napa's Jacksonville Bangums coming out with Yellow Ferrari, followed by Testarossa. At the captain spot will be Black Spectite, and at 5-point gainer will be Silver Vet 2. To the home side of the field, Gold Dust will start things off for Hartford, followed by Gold Dragster. Hammer at the captain spot, and Gray Ghost will take 5-point gainer position. So here we go, game on. Gold Dust out there against the Yellow Ferrari. And interference called there. And 5-0 Jacksonville is going to have a lead as Gold Dust goes down. Here comes Gold Dragster. And it's going to be 10-0 Jacksonville dominating here. Hammer has a right away, can't take advantage of it. Up against Yellow Ferrari, who's hanging in there against Hammer, looking for the shutout. Not going to happen. Hammer keeping Hartford alive for now. Now here comes Testarossa. Out there against Hammer, and Hammer goes 2-0 there. 10-10 the score. Hammer up there against Black Spectite now. These two going at it. Both of these teams hungry for a win. Both of them really in need of a win. Hartford's been struggling as of late, and Hartford now has the lead. Hammer's 3-0 on the night, and here comes Silver Vet 2. Trying to force overtime. Interference call, they switch sides. Hammer almost got lifted there, but maintains control up against Silvervet 2, and he does it. 4-0 goes Hammer tonight. And the homies have the win 15-10 over the Jacksonville Bangums. Hard-fought game, and Hartford, a close one, coming back from being down 10-0, gets the win 15-10. Hammer goes 4-0. Coming up next is our main event of the night here on our June 27th game day. Roswell Aliens up against the San Diego Lightning. And it's next on CDL Live.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our main event of this June 27th game day. The Roswell Aliens on the road to take on the San Diego Lightning. Aliens, number 3 seed right now in the Western Conference, leading the Southern Division. Of course, San Diego, the number 4 seed, sitting behind Los Angeles in the Pacific Division and trying to hang on to that number 4 seed here today. Let's find out what's going to happen. Roswell Aliens, San Diego Lightning, next on CDL Live.
Alright, CDL fans, it's time for our main event of the June 27th game day. Coming up here, we got a great game. That doesn't mean nothing now, or you'll think comes up sometimes. Coming up, we got a great game on our hands here on our main event. Good Western Conference battle here. Could end up being the Western Conference Finals, you never know. Definitely could be a playoff series. Whatever. The Roswell Aliens, back-to-back defending Western Conference champions, on the road to take on the up-and-coming San Diego Lightning, who are currently holding down the 4th seed in the conference. Of course, Roswell would be that team in 3rd right now due to division.
Well, I got one for him too.
Oh, F1 Racer? Oh, he's the one starting off for Roswell today. F1 Racer, followed by Spectite. Dragonfly at the captain spot, and that 5-point gainer is going to be double shots to the home side of the field now. 44 starts things off for San Diego, followed by 24 Hours. At the captain spot is 7 series, and that 5-point gainer will be 16 Angels. So here we go, 44 and F1 Racer to begin this game. F1 Racer and 44. 44 is a heavy hitter, but F1 Racer is going to try to use that low one to get under him. They both went down, but interference is called. Interference called yet again. This time F1 Racer would have a lead for the Aliens. These two switch sides in there, and it's going to be 5-0 Roswell. And now F1 Racer goes down on the first collision with 24 Hours. And now Spectite is down 10-5. San Diego now in the lead as these two now go at it. Dragonfly and 24 Hours. Interference called. Would have been a game over there. Interference called yet again. Yeah, I understand how some of these cars have bent wheels. They don't really roll straight anymore. You know? That's just part of this league. Trying to maintain control is not easy to do, and it wasn't easy for Dragonfly or the Roswell Aliens here tonight. 15-5 will be the final. The San Diego Lightning make a path, and they make it wide, and they barrel right through it. 15-5 the final in our main event. The San Diego Lightning have a win. Thank you for joining us here on CDL Live. Thank you for watching the Car Demolition League. Hope you enjoyed the June 27th game day. There's another one coming up tomorrow, though. Another one coming up tomorrow. Big Northern Division battle that's going to be in our main event. Pittsburgh Destroyers, Bradford Brawlers. That'll be the game day tomorrow. Other good games. Buffalo Warriors, Hartford Homies, and Portland Panthers up against the Los Angeles Blades. We just got a bunch of good games. Hope you'll join us. And again, thank you for watching the Car Demolition League on CDL Live. See you next time. James Hulse, Alex Johnson. Okay, yeah. We'll see you next time.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Ooh.